New DC Comics movie trailers and all new titles, big updates for the TV shows, and some important comic publisher discussions are just a bit of what we should expect from the epic DC FanDome. What's up, Comic Book Nation? BD here with a preview and maybe some insider info about what's coming to DC FanDome on this Saturday, August 22nd. This event is going to be filled with big news, first looks, and excited fans just like you and me. We're getting 2 new movie announcements, and we're about to run through some of the biggest reveals you can expect during the 24-hour event, which we will all be experiencing together from home. The first movie on DC's release schedule is Wonder Woman 1984, so let's start there. Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins will be on hand, probably bringing a new trailer and a bunch of new photos, but the big exciting reveal here would be a look at Kristen Wiig as a full-on cheetah. A Barbie toy revealed the look already, so fingers crossed for an official first look at it from the movie itself. Patty Jenkins has already confirmed she's going to make a third Wonder Woman movie, which will also be her last, so maybe we get a release date for Wonder Woman 3 here as well, but we do have to successfully get Wonder Woman 1984 out to theaters before anything else, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves just yet. Next up, the Suicide Squad. This cast is assembling with director James Gunn, and we should expect not only every character the main cast is playing to be revealed and explained, but we should also expect a full trailer. This movie is done with production. This means looks at Harley Quinn, Polka Dot Man, Peacemaker, and more. This isn't a Hall H thing where you have to be there to see it. I'm sure that if you missed the trailer or DC FanDome, it will be dropped online at the same time, and you can watch it whenever you want. Probably also going to confirm a hard R rating. Further out, we have Black Adam, which is not only going to reveal official concept art of The Rock as the Man in Black, but also assemble a bunch of other cast members together. The Rock doesn't like to do things halfway. It came out that Noah Centineo is playing Atom Smasher, but the rest of the JSA, characters like Dr. Fate, Cyclone, Hawkman, and Black Adam's wife Isis are probably going to have their casting revealed as well. As far as the villain goes, I'm thinking maybe it's Vandal Savage, so maybe we'll get that information. And am I the only one who thinks Liam Neeson with like some long hair could actually be a solid choice for that? Call me crazy. It wouldn't be the first time. We're literally only 3 titles in, and the excitement for this thing has me ready to run through a brick wall.
Oh yeah!
The Flash has Ezra Miller confirmed to be in attendance at DC FanDome, along with director Andy Muschietti, and this is where the big surprise of the day is probably going to come in, but a lot of us probably know about it by now. Michael Keaton is expected to be coming back to his Batman role. Keaton is not on the list of more than 300 confirmed guests to be in attendance, but WB has probably been eager to get all these deals locked in to offer some surprise guests. If he's going to come back, we will officially find out here and hopefully get a first look at some concept art of him in an updated Batsuit and a logo for this movie saying it is Flashpoint. Those are what we deserve this year. Shazam is assembling the entire Shazamily, so we will likely get a tease of what's to come in the future for this movie, which should be starting production next year. After that tease of Mr. Mind at the end of Shazam 1, we will probably get a look into the future, which will put some sort of other big DC baddies against the kids, and maybe someone will address the Shazam and Black Adam crossover we all really want to see. Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to reveal plenty of footage, and a lot of that is going to have Cyborg in it if this tease from Snyder's Twitter account is any indication. Snyder's presentation looks like it's going to be just him because Henry Cavill, Ray Fisher, Ben Affleck, and Jason Momoa are all not listed as guests, so barring any major surprises, it's probably just footage, maybe an official title, and hopefully a premiere date with a final answer on if it's going to be a movie or a series. Outside of the DCEU, technically, the Batman is on the way, and they were about a third of the way through production, so we're almost definitely going to see some version of a trailer for this movie. It might not be everything WB wanted it to be for the big first look by this point because they haven't shot a huge amount of footage, but Zoe Kravitz has said she's already worn a Catwoman suit, and we know our Pats has suited up as our Bats, so Matt Reeves is probably going to have something special for us, and this might be the most anticipated moment of the day for a lot of people. Jason Momoa is not listed as attending this event, but James Wan is, so some Aquaman 2 surprises could be in store and maybe a little bit of info on that Trench spinoff if that's still happening. We're also going to get 2 new movie announcements. A safe bet is Ava DuVernay pops in to offer up the first big news about New Gods, and maybe some casting could come with that. We might also get a Birds of Prey sequel, or if we're really, really lucky, a surprise announcement of a Superman project with Henry Cavill and J.J. Abrams. That would be a dream, but this feels like a really lofty wish. J.J. Abrams in some sort of title seems less lofty, but maybe it's like a Green Lantern movie or that Batgirl movie. is finally getting somewhere. Who knows? What do you think it is? On the small screen, we're going to get a better understanding of what's going on with the DC Universe shows, probably finding out that they're all going straight to HBO Max and DC Universe will cease to exist, so Doom Patrol and all the others will be bundled into the main service from Warner's. The CW shows will have some big moments too. For example, the Flash show recently released Hartley Sawyer, but his Ralph character has gained quite a bit of relevance in that story. They may officially recast him, especially seeing as Ralph's powers allowed him to transform on missions, so it wouldn't be too hard to pull off. Batwoman has a lot of explaining to do, so we should get some info on the Kate Kane replacement Ryan Wilder, the new lead character played by Javicia Leslie. This is a whole new character made for TV and never even existing in comics. Plus the Batwoman villain, our Jenna Anderson tells me, should be Sophia, the pirate queen from the island of Koyana, and the ex-girlfriend of Kate Kane from comics. Shows like Superman and Lois, Black Lightning, Supergirl, and Legends of Tomorrow should all have plenty to say about their next seasons, especially seeing as their productions have been impacted by the shutdowns this year, so we could get any amount of news as the creatives have remained busy, and production should start on new episodes later this year. On the comics front, there will be some interesting moments seeing as AT&T cut a third of the editorial staff at DC Comics less than 2 weeks before DC FanDome. Some of the creators who were cut had already filmed some panels for this, so there's either going to be reshoots of those panels or really awkward moments where this is not acknowledged, with all of us knowing that these people involved might be talking about a future they're no longer a part of. Fingers crossed the comics run is able to mend some of this and we're able to continue supporting the artists and writers we love. What are you most looking forward to at DC FanDome? Share your thoughts in the comments section or send them my way on Instagram at BrandonDavisBD, and head over to Comicbook.com/DC for more info and all sorts of coverage throughout the epic DC FanDome event. I'm BD, I'll see you there.